Hello everyone, welcome to another Fight the Night review. This is my video co-star for the day, my cat hero. We got a fight to talk about though. Well, I do, he doesn't really speak. It's the fight between Rafael Fiziev and Justin Gaethje. Took place last night at UFC 286 at the O2 in London, England. And as always, I try and break it down round by round as best as I can, so we'll see how far we can get with that. As always, we begin with round one. The two men do not waste a lot of time. I don't even remember if they touched gloves, but that's not a sign of disrespect, as they do show quite a fair bit of respect for each other, as you would expect from two bastards as mad as these two. But yeah, no, it barely takes him 30 seconds before they're even going like super hard with stuff. Justin lands the first super major strike with a leg kick that spins Rafael around, because I think he was trying to check it, but he didn't really check it the right way. And after that, just a whole lot of really fun exchanges, as you would expect from Justin Gaethje fight, and also as you would expect from Rafael Fiziev. But yeah, no, there's a ton of really fun stuff. Rafael starts landing stuff really well. He's mixing up to the body quite nicely. There's a moment halfway through round one where he does sort of stun Gaethje with a nasty body kick, and Gaethje does look a bit out of puff. He's hit with some nasty left hooks. Like, the left hooks off his even just his general hand speed is incredible to watch in this fight, especially in round one. And yeah, he's clocking Justin with some heavy stuff. Justin is mostly headhunting, and when he does land it does look good. There is a moment where I think he almost gets a takedown, which Rafael defends, and then he follows that up, Justin does, with a right hand, and it does send Rafael a bit loopy, but the dude has a massively tough chin, probably because of his big beard, and Gaethje also has a naturally tough chin, no beard though. But yeah, no, just very fun first round with tons of fun exchanges, really good striking between the two. I can't really think of much else. There's some good clinch stuff. Rafael lands some really good knees to the body, and again, he was mixing up to the body a lot more efficiently than Justin was. Justin didn't throw many leg kicks beyond his first one, and in the others he did try to land, Rafael was just out of range of. So yeah, even when he did land the big stuff, it didn't really stun Rafael much, and Rafael was able to land back. Very close round. As to who I'm giving it to, probably Rafael, because I think he just landed the biggest stuff in round one. Yeah, no, just some really good combos. He was stunning Gaethje quite a bit. Gaethje was firing back to the best of his credit, but Rafael was just mixing up a lot more as well, and the body kick, my lord. So yeah, I give round one to Fiziev, but it's a very, very close first round. Round two, I could say more of the same. Again, just really fun exchanges between the two. Rafael lands a head kick quite nicely early on. There's some really great clinch work. After Justin eats a particularly nasty shot, he does go for a takedown and gets Fiziev against the cage, and his head is quite low, so you can't see where his hand is, and he tries to go for a strike, I think with his left hand. One of his fingers accidentally pokes Fiziev in the eye. He can't see where he's going, so it wasn't blatant at all. It was completely accidental, and Rafael was completely understanding of that. He was very forgiving of it. He did take, like, I don't know, maybe not even 20 seconds to recover, but when the fight got going again, yeah, no, back to the really fun exchanges. Rafael landing amazing left hook combos. He lands a beautiful left hook at some point in round two. Justin lands some really good hook combos of his own. Rafael not mixing up to the body as much, but when he does, it's usually in the clinch. And even though Rafael is landing all of these shots to the body, it's not winning Justin too much. He does go for a couple more takedowns, does Justin? Doesn't really get anything out of them, and in fact initiates the clinch. But I would give round two possibly to Justin. Again, very close round. He did have to hold off an extra accidental strike at the end of round two. Like, he just about called his fist back and spun around, and it was kind of funny. But yeah, no, round two, I give to Justin. I think he got a bit better at the exchanges, even though he was getting, even though Fiziev was mixing stuff up a bit more, and again, it was a very, very close round. I think Justin does start pulling away with the fight in round two, mostly because of his recovery, and he was stepping out away from the bigger shots of Rafael, and he was sort of winding down his own shots as well with Justin. He wasn't overdoing it, as he had a tendency to do early on in fights. So yeah, no, very good stuff from Justin, very good stuff from Fiziev. Just a very good round again. I give it to Justin, personally. Look at him. Look at him. Not even going to cut this. So we're just going to go into round three. We're going to go into round three, and yeah, no, pretty much the same stuff as the first two rounds. Just again, exciting, fun, scrambly exchanges. Really good shot work from both men. I will admit, Rafael does fire off a lot early in round three, and he's getting busted. He's been busted, he was busted fairly, I think, around the midway point in round two, and he had a light cut around his right eye. It didn't look too serious, and it wasn't serious at first, but then Justin, who started landing jabs near the end of round two, starts tripling up and quadrupling up on his jab. Hello. And starts opening the cut up a bit more. He starts landing a nasty right uppercut multiple times on Fiziev. I'm stunned, didn't knock down Fiziev at all. It might have wobbled him a couple of times, but again, he still lands some really good strikes on Justin himself. Oh yeah, there's a great combo that Justin landed in round 2 as well, of a bunch of punches. I think that might have started the cut. But yeah, no, again, really good combos from both men in this round, although as round 3 went on, you could tell that Fiziev was getting a bit more winded. He was looking a little bit slower. He was still firing some really good stuff though, but like his right eye was becoming a river of blood. And like basically all of the rest of his face was like his normal coloration, except for like the accidental eye poke around his left eye. But his right eye, almost a complete mask of blood on its own. Yeah, it was quite the awesome sight, if I'm being honest. For lack of a better term, that didn't really sound like a pun. But yeah, I give round 3. I haven't even talked about the rest of the round. Justin again landing some great combos. Fiziev trying to counter it at his best. And as the fight keeps going on, the crowd are absolutely all behind it. Me too. I love a good England crowd. Excuse me. And at the end of the fight, and to close off the round with the last 5 seconds, Justin actually lands a takedown, which pops the crowd massively. And there's only 5 seconds left, so he doesn't have a lot of room to work. And the fight goes the distance. So now we get to talk about it. And again, with absolutely no cuts, because just look at this. Justin gets the win by majority decision, if I'm not mistaken. I will correct it via the method of text. And I have no complaints with that call. I could see it being a majority decision for him. I could see it being a split decision for him. But yeah, I think this fight might be a top 10 contender. Just an absolutely great fight between two absolutely mad bastards like Gaethje, like Fiziev. I really loved everything about it. I love the respect that they showed as well, just how high intensity it was. And again, these are two of the most exciting fighters in the most exciting division in the UFC. I love it when that sort of plan comes together. I love it when it succeeds in giving me a fight of the year candidate. As for what's next from me, well, no streaming or in the Blind Forest tonight because I want to finish editing the Hi-Fi Rush Let's Play, which won't take long and that'll be up by next weekend. However, next video, I don't really know what that'll be. Probably music of the week. I know I did promise like a top 10 list on Tuesday thing, but I just didn't have time last week, so I don't know, maybe I'll do it this week. It all depends. But the one thing I can guarantee is Thursday I'll see you for music of the week, and then in the time between I will be putting up the return show parts, because goddamn that PBW half, my lord. That was so much good shit on that, but I'll see you all very soon for that. As always, thank you for watching, you're awesome. Bye bye. He said bye too.